Hello, welcome to episode 6 of Tea Time, a podcast where me, Simon, and Zach.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, him.
I'm eating chalupa.
He's eating a chalupa. This episode of Tea Time is sponsored by Taco Bell from Chalupa Boxes.
There are any chalupa companies out there.
Yeah,
You know who to talk to.
yeah, but if you can offer a better deal than $5 for a chalupa box, then contact us. If not, you're wasting your time.
We don't want your stupid chalupas.
We don't want your $6 chalupas. We want less than 5. Hello, welcome to episode 6 of Tea Time, a podcast where me, Simon, and Zach.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, him.
I'm eating chalupa.
He's eating a chalupa. This episode of Tea Time is sponsored by Taco Bell from Chalupa Boxes.
There are any chalupa companies out there.
Yeah,
You know who to talk to.
yeah, but if you can offer a better deal than $5 for a chalupa box, then contact us. If not, you're wasting your time.
We don't want your stupid chalupas.
We don't want your $6 chalupas. We want less than 5. Get upstairs and I look at the time and I'm like, it's only like 7:13. What am I gonna do for an hour
Right.
before school starts?
And then you go to school early.
And then I go to school early and I'm just sitting there in my car, just on my phone, or because they don't open the school doors until 8 o'clock, which is the dumbest thing ever. So I can't like sit in the lunchroom or anything. Let's see.
Yep.
What else? AB schedule. I like it. The block scheduling.
I do
Yeah.
like it. They just go by faster.
Yeah, they do. It feels a lot more structured. Like everything isn't like pushed into each other, and like you have time to think about each class, and like time to reset, which is good. Time for reset for me, which is good because I take like I'm taking 4 art classes this year, and it's a different mindset to get into for like art and then school.
Right.
I always like try to loosen up when I'm doing art, like not think.
Only
like,
problem is,
yeah.
Like B days, I don't like as much.
Yeah.
So it's like when
I'm
there's a week like this week with 3 B days, it's like ugh.
Yeah.
But the weeks with 3 A days are great.
Mm-hmm.
Like start the week and end your week with a good day.
Yeah. I feel like every time we do this podcast, I feel like I'm going to burp, but I cannot. It's
I just had the same problem.
really it might be Taco Bell, because
It might be.
it might be Taco Bell.
I'm halfway done with my chalupa,
with your chalupa.
and I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
Speaking of food, we need to get back to the roots where we actually drink tea with tea time.
We do. Next episode, Tea Time episode 7. We'll do that. But let's see. Taco
How
Bell.
about I talk about
Yeah. Go ahead.
what happened to me?
What happened to you? Tell us the story.
Over the weekend,
Yeah.
on Friday,
Yeah.
I went to bed, and I felt just jolly. I felt wonderful
Yeah.
as any other day. And about 3:30 in the morning, I woke up and I thought, oh there's a rumbly in my tumbly. So I went to the bathroom and I threw up.
Oh.
And so, for the next 3 hours, I vomited 13 times and had horrible diarrhea. And I just couldn't, keep any liquid down. So I had to go to the hospital, where I was graciously saved. So yeah, that's it. That was the whole story. All right.
Sorry, my audio cut out. Throw back to the first episode.
Yeah. The reboot.
But I was saying, do you know what caused it?
No.
No.
Well, probably. He just said, a virus. So it could have been, a stomach virus passed around at the school, or it could have been food poisoning, could have been a number of things. So it wasn't actually helpful.
Yeah. So you couldn't, really figure out what to avoid?
No. Got nausea medication. That's about it.
Yeah.
I was that whole day, because it was 7:30 or 8 when I got back from the hospital. And that whole day, I just slept on and off, because I hadn't gotten any sleep that night, because I went to bed late and woke up maybe an hour or two later and started doing that.
Yeah.
So, and I still felt really bad, so I was just sleeping, and I kept waking up every so often. My parents would bring me water and medicine and crap.
Yeah.
And at one point I woke up at 9:30 at night, and I had slept so much that my brain, I slept so much that day that I was just I slept through the night. And so I thought it was 9:30 in the morning when I looked at my clock.
Oh.
But it was completely dark.
Yeah.
And my room was pitch black. So I was I guess it was Armageddon.
Just oh, well, the world's ending today. Just might as well roll with it.
Hang on a sec.
Well, so the classic segment, Zach had to leave. He's probably, his parent or guardian is probably talking to him, saying, Zach, you can't record a podcast. What do you think you're doing? You can't make a living off of just recording yourself talking about your day and how you have IBS and threw up. But Zach's probably countering and be like, hey, there are tons of people that do this for money, and they enjoy doing it, and they love doing what they do, and I would love to be like that. That's what he's saying. But then his parents are countering that with, or guardian, are countering that with, Zach, I am an old-fashioned oldie, and I do not believe in technology, and I see that the entire world will be shut down by, what was that thing? They had a whole episode about it, and or no, it was a running joke in Futurama. I forget. It's something like 2K or something, start of the century, all the computers would break, and they're afraid of that, but just whenever it's gonna happen. They're like, listen son, I believe all computers will fail indefinitely. And he's like, but Dad, I can totally just record it on a CD and that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start selling. Hello? Hello?
He said hi.
Oh.
Come by anytime.
Okay.
More than welcome to come sit here.
Okay. Zach? Hello?
I'm back.
Okay, hey.
You can. Well, I guess you were. You were talking the whole time.
Yeah, I was doing a little thing. Okay. What were you talking about before I did a little bit?
I'm back again.
You back? I was saying what were we talking about before you?
I don't
I don't
remember. My death, maybe.
Oh yeah, end of the world, apocalypse.
Oh yeah. So it was like I woke up, it was like about 9:30 in the morning, and then, but it was night and it was pitch black, and I was like, oh god, something's wrong. And then I came out of my room, and my little brother walked up, and he goes, good night, and I was like, oh, what? God, I was so confused.
So for a brief moment, Zach thought the world had ended, and he was just like, all right.
I did.
Yeah.
I did think that. I just needed more sleep, man. I didn't care.
Yeah. What are some doomsday things that you think would happen? Like end of the world?
Like viable, things?
Yeah. Things that might happen.
Nuclear war, totally.
Yeah.
That's like about to happen.
Definitely.
Because like Trump keeps saying he's going to bomb North Korea now, and North Korea is like, yeah, right back at you. So
and then like
I think
we're like Alabama is like in the seeable like range within North Korea's missile range.
Yeah, especially because we've got the arsenal.
Yeah. Also,
I just revealed their biggest secret. My bad.
They listen. Kim Jong Un is like our one listener, Zach. But another
should send us over to be like ambassadors.
Yeah, totally.
We can win them over with humor.
Say like, hey, we got like hours and hours of podcast material.
Yeah.
Listen to this. And it'll be like, hey,
what was that?
This was pretty chill.
Yeah.
But I was saying another possible one would be a super volcano erupting. Like
everybody forgets about that.
Yeah, it's just sitting there like any day.
Like Mount St. Helens was like when it blew up in 1980 or 90, whatever. That was just it, like burping.
Yeah,
like I think that's a super volcano.
Yeah, I think so too.
And it's like everybody is so worried about everything else, like politics and crap, and no one remembers. I guarantee you're right. That's how it's going to end. Everybody's going to be like focusing on everything else, and they're like, oh, well, we weren't looking. Totally forgot. And there it goes.
Well,
good thing there are people to actually like monitor these things.
Yeah, so I think what would happen then is, if not like most of the U.S. being like mostly destroyed, then the rest of the world would be covered. Yeah, then the rest of the world would probably be covered in like ash, and they would probably die due to that.
And then weather patterns and stuff would change.
I gotta get.
Yeah. But what I'm thinking of right now is the like International Space Station and anyone in space. Like, what would happen? Like, if the world ended here, what would happen to them? Like,
I feel like there's a plan for that.
Yeah.
I feel like there's probably something NASA had, like maybe an automatic. No, that's kind of. I don't think they can do that. Maybe like
autopilot.
They would have enough time to send up more like food and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works. Or like an automated system that would like just send them food. I have no idea. But they'd be the last humans, like, and they couldn't really repopulate.
Yeah.
Only like 3 of them.
Well, I feel like if we can do like, I don't know how far, like every sci-fi movie has like some sort of cryostasis
Uh,
where they can just like fall asleep and be alive.
right.
What I'm thinking is like, is that like a foreseeable thing? Because it sounds like totally far-fetched and like no one could ever think of that. What do you think?
I don't know.
Here.
I don't know, because it's like, you see stuff like that, like things preserved in amber and stuff
Yeah.
that are thousands of years old and they still have like DNA they can use. And like all that mammoth that I don't know if you heard about this, my dad was telling me about it.
Mm-hmm.
They found this mammoth that still had flowing blood in it.
Huh.
And the DNA is so intact that they are able to clone it. And the only reason they haven't done it so far is because of the ethical issues. They're like, should we bring the species back thousands of years into the future? It's perfectly, they can do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think maybe it would work like that. Like, we would die eventually, but we're so frozen that they can just reclone us with the DNA that's still intact. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking up this website called The Universe Today, and it's got this headline that says NASA investigating deep space hibernation technology. This is by Matt Williams.
Oh, well,
But
there you go.
yeah, written in 2014. So okay. So manned missions to deep space present numerous challenges. In addition to the sheer amount of food, water, air, and air necessary to keep the crew alive for months or years at a time, there is also the question of keeping them busy for an entirety of a long duration flight. Exercise is certainly an option, but the necessary equipment will take up some space and drain on power. Blah 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 blah. NASA has been looking at a few options, and one proposed solution is to put the crews into an induced state of hypothermia, resulting in torpor. I think it's pronounced torpor. It's spelled Torpor, a kind of hibernation. Rather than being awake for months and years on end, astronauts could enter a state of deep sleep at the beginning of their mission and then wake up near the end. This way they would arrive refreshed and ready to work, rather than haggard and maybe even insane. So they're working on it.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. They could probably, if they had that technology on the International Space Station, they could put them to sleep for X amount of years, and then wake them up, if it is a super volcano or nukes, when everything's settled down and become livable, then they could send it down. Or I don't know if they can do that. I don't know if they can land it though.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because they have solar panels up there. That's pretty much what it's powered on. So that's mostly it's free power from the sun. Then they wouldn't need to eat or sleep or exercise. They would just be frozen. So yeah, that's my solution. Although
yeah, do it.
Incest problems.
Incest problem.
Because there's only going to be a couple people up there, in order to I don't know,
that's what I was saying. They can't really repopulate.
Well, what they could do is freeze a bunch of eggs and sperm, what they did in it. What is it? Was it? I think it was Interstellar that they did that. Earth was dying or whatever, and
I don't know.
they sent out.
But it'll still only. Oh, you mean like from people on Earth?
Yeah, like people on Earth, like random
Oh.
people, like they would just send it up into space.
Yeah.
And just or on the moon. Who knows?
Maybe there's a secret sperm moon base.
Yeah. Hey,
A sperm bank on the moon.
hey, NASA, I know you listen to this, or NSA.
Get on it.
Get on it, you know.
NSA, call over your buds at NASA.
Let's see.
Best idea you ever heard, I know.
Mm.
Watch, we're going to look at the news tomorrow.
Yeah. Imagine I'd look at the news.
Well, I thought the rest was kind of self-explanatory.
Oh,
We'd
yeah.
look at the news, and that would be the headline.
Yeah. So, hey, Zach.
Yeah.
I think there's someone at the door. It's a, I think it's
What do you...
I think it's
what?
a segue into a new topic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I brought that back. Anyways, I've been...
So what's the new topic?
The new topic is a game I've been playing. It's an old one called...
Yeah.
What is it? Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. And I tend to do this every year. I play like an old game from my childhood that I never actually beat. I just played
Right.
because I was a kid and I didn't know how to beat it.
Okay.
Last year, I think it was the year before last, I beat Metroid Fusion because I never actually beat that one. I got pretty far, but
Yeah.
this one, Yoshi's Island 2, I remember a lot of it. Like I got pretty far, but I just really enjoy it, and it's got this like painterly style that a lot of games don't have, or like games of that time, or even games now. That everything, like there are a couple, but like everything looks hand painted, but it's sort of that mix of hand painted and pixel art that I really like.
Right.
And what is it? I don't know. I'm just enjoying it.
I don't know. I was thinking about picking up a Mario game again because, like, Dora started playing Super Mario Galaxy again.
Yeah.
And whenever I go over, we play co-op,
Yeah.
and that kind of got me in the mood to play one.
Yeah.
But I don't know what. Maybe I'll just play Odyssey when
Yeah.
it comes out.
Oh yeah. But I do have something that we could do, and maybe we could
What?
do a short series on this. I was watching something on the internet, and they were using the Dolphin emulator, which
Yeah.
but they were using the mouse to control the camera, so that they would like zoom in on stuff and like get really weird angles and
Yeah.
view the grid lines and whatnot, and they could slow down and speed up time. We could probably do that for a couple things. Be fun.
Yeah.
Plus, I just love Super Mario
that's
Galaxy.
right,
I just love Super Mario Galaxy.
Mhm.
It's. I feel like this happens with Mario games. Like, it starts to like the franchise starts to die down a little bit, and then like a small team is like given complete creative reins, like with like the first Paper Mario and like the first Mario Galaxy 2. But then old Miyamoto or whoever, I forget who runs that division, comes in and like makes it so that they can't like use new assets or like create new characters. They just have to work with what they had before. Which
Well, they do a really good job of it.
yeah.
I don't remember there ever being a bad Mario game, except for the freaking map creator one, which I did not like very much. It was a good idea, and it was a great game, I'm sure. I just got so mad with it, because all those levels were difficult.
Yeah, just really... I enjoyed creating the levels for that. It was fun. I liked... I didn't like hard ones. I enjoyed like skillful ones where you would have to like time the jump perfectly in order to get into like a small area.
Right.
I really enjoyed those where it's just like small jump puzzles.
Yeah.
I also enjoy the like one panel puzzles. I don't. They came in kind of late in the Mario Maker thing, where it was just like one like sort of board on the screen, and everything was contained in there. So you could see like everything in the puzzle, and you just had like a little bit of space to move around and try to figure out how to beat the game, beat the level.
Huh.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, there were a lot of cool ones. One thing I didn't like was like auto levels.
Yeah.
Where it's just like making, I guess making music is okay, but like where it's just like pushing you through the level.
Yeah. I mean, they're really fun to watch.
Yeah, they're
Some are real.
fun to watch on like YouTube and stuff. But I can't burp.
Do it.
I'm trying. It's not like that. I feel like it might be the sour cream in like one of the tacos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's because they're in all three of them.
No.
There
Oh
is
yeah.
Three of- Speaking of platformers,
Yeah.
I am playing the greatest platformer I've ever laid eyes upon.
Mm-hmm.
And that is Rayman Legends. I'm playing it on PS4. That game is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fantastic. It's wholesome and it's good. And the characters are so fun and interesting.
Yeah.
And the levels are really cool. Like, there are hundreds and hundreds of different levels. Like, this game will keep you occupied for a long time.
Yeah.
There are different worlds, like, it's fantasy-based. I mean, like, the first world is, like, medieval setting, and then the next world you're in this big forest. And, like, typical platformer, you're tiny, so you're, like, jumping around in trees and stuff. And then they've got these music-themed levels. At the end of every world, there's one, and it's set to to a specific song. Each one has a different song.
Yeah.
And as soon as you start running, the music starts. And after that, you have to time all of your jumps and attacks and things that you can do based on the music.
Oh, so it's like a rhythm game, like sort of just
Right.
like a rhythm platformer. That's cool.
You know, like, so like you'll know where to jump and stuff based on the music. And like one of the songs was Black Betty. I mean, classic song, great song. It's really cool. You know what? If you people like that kind of thing, I would suggest Googling all of the music levels and just watching it on YouTube, because it's really cool. If you're not going to buy the game, I would recommend still looking at those.
If you don't have $30 to spare, or you can't wait for a Steam sale or something like that,
Great game.
YouTube. That's what I was saying. If you don't have $30,
Cutting out.
Oh, I am. Is this good?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So
yes. You sound like a robot. I know what you mean now when you say robot.
Yeah. You sound like one this entire time too.
Yeah, you have too.
That's what I was saying.
I guess it's a connection thing.
Yeah, that's why I was saying we should each record it on separate things, so you can just send it to me,
Right.
and then we get like robot voice.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it won't sound. I guess you won't sound like it on the recording.
No,
just me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. I was gonna make a Steam joke thing. Okay. What else? I got the Switch controllers to work with the computer through Bluetooth. So
Yeah.
So
Cool.
that's what I was playing. Freaking Mario World 2 on Yoshi's Island.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking what we could do.
Yeah.
Game reviews.
Ah, yeah. We could do.
Cool.
Well, we already kind of do that on here.
Yeah, I guess we do. Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Rayman Legends,
Like,
9 out of 10.
Like, I would easily give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Only problem with that game is that, I mean, it's very rewarding. Like, there are a lot of goals, there are a lot of unlockables. But I don't know. Maybe it's too much.
Yeah.
Like, every time you complete a level, you get like 5 different pop-ups saying all of the new levels, new things you've unlocked. It's like, ugh, I'm never gonna have the time to look at these.
Yeah.
But I guess it's like a good problem to have.
Yeah. Yeah.
What would you give Yoshi's Island?
I'd say I'd say a 7.5.
Yeah.
But my problem with it is, and this is my problem with most like old platformers and stuff, is the life system. What is that? It's a classic, like having like 3 lives when you start over, and then you get a game over, and then you reset back to like.
Live system. I was like, what's the live system? I didn't. I got it. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's based off like the arcade thing where you put in a quarter, you get 3 lives. That's what it's based off of.
Right.
So that the lives matter. Whereas in this, it's just they don't really matter. They just send you back to the start of the level rather than like a checkpoint or something. And there's no like I guess there is kind of a challenge, but there's no like real like penalty for dying. You just get sent back.
Sure.
Yeah. A Shovel Knight did it the best. Like, you had money, and you'd spend it on stuff, and then if you died, then you lost the money. And you didn't have lives or anything. I feel like that's one of the best ways to do it.
I need to go through and, like, play that game.
Yeah, it's they've added, like, 2 more campaigns to it. It's I think one of them is with Plague Knight, like the Plague Doctor, and the other one is Spectre Knight.
Okay.
And
nice.
what's great is that they're like completely different move sets, and like it's a different game essentially every time you play it. Just like, so I'm tired. Recording this.
Sorry, I'm back.
Okay, so I was saying.
Yeah.
But other stuff with Yoshi's Island, I'd say, like, the death animation is a bit too long. Like, I die frequently in that game because I'm just bad at platformers. So I'd say, like, make it quicker so I can just jump back into it. Then,
right.
Let's see. Baby Mario's like cry, like, because when you get hit, you play as Yoshi in the game, and when you get hit, Baby Mario like pops off your back in a bubble, and you have a timer set, and after the timer ends, then Baby Mario gets taken away by like little flying bird things. I don't know what they are.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, it's meant to be jarring, so like you don't do it. But like, it's a little too jarring. Like, if I'm wearing headphones and playing it, it hurts my ears.
Yeah.
Even with my unsensitive ears.
Yeah.
My hearing's getting bad. Like you know how everyone like hears like the little tone before the bell rings?
Yeah.
I can't hear that anymore. Like, it's silence.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like I've listened to podcasts too loud or music.
Maybe. I know a lot of my teachers can't hear that.
Yeah.
Because it's also the age thing.
Yeah. Like, maybe I'm secretly old. Maybe I'm secretly like 40.
Maybe. But I can hear it. I'm older than you. Well, I guess it's different per person. I don't know.
Yeah. That's the whole thing with like age and stuff. Like, it doesn't really always match up with everyone. Because people age differently. Like in different ways, definitely, too.
Yeah.
Because some people mature faster than they grow up, quite literally, and for other people, it's the opposite. get really tall, and then still act like a child.
Like, well, I won't say it. Yeah. Speaking of, well, wait, no, that doesn't make sense at all. Oh well.
Okay.
I got a game.
Yeah.
Called Path of Exile. And are you familiar with Diablo?
I've seen like a couple trailers, but I haven't like really seen it.
Oh, okay. It's like massive, like ability upgrade, character developer, loot grinder kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
And like dungeon delver, basically. Yeah. And Path of Exile is a game also like that, and like a very expansive ability upgrade system and really unique gear. It's really cool, huge fan base.
Yeah,
and it's free to play. And for a free to play game, it's pretty well made.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but my problem with it was that I did not get very far into it because, like I said, it was a free to play, and I wasn't really looking to spend a lot of time on it anyway. But
yeah,
it was just so like depressing. Like the first area, I played for a half hour, and I was still in this place. It's like a shipwrecked island, and I'm trying to survive, and like you find a village and a home base and all that, and you take missions from there.
Yeah.
It's just so horrible. Like, the only enemies you fight are cannibals and zombies. And already that's like, okay, and that kind of gets old. And then you don't really get abilities very fast, so it's like you stand there clicking the button over and over and over again to kill this horde of zombies.
Yeah.
And it's just, it gets boring over time. But I guess a lot of loot grinders like that can kind of be that way, but I don't know, it was really good.
What's your rating score out of 10?
Oh, I'd give it an 8.
An A?
I mean, I can't... An 8.
Oh, an A out of 10.
I can't... It's well made. I can't really judge it based on, like, personal bias. Like, the fact that I find it just gloomy.
Yeah.
Like, I can't really give it a worse rating for that. That's just personal.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Isn't there like a new thing? Game on the Switch or something?
ARMS? Oh, Splatoon 2?
Oh, yeah.
You played that?
I haven't played it yet, but I got it. So next tea time, I'll give my review of it.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I watch competitive Splatoon 2.
Yeah?
I do. It's fun. It's a cool game.
Yeah, I played the first one for a while.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I played it with like Nathan Leak online. And I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Like I my favorite class was like the paint roller.
Yeah. Which they brought back.
They did? That's good.
There are a lot of new weapons and classes. I think you can get gear too and like upgrade
cool.
and stuff.
That's good.
Yeah.
But I feel like the one thing that I really didn't like is like the mix match between the pairings and matches. Because because like you could like fight some really good guys, and like your team is like full of level 1 people, and their team is like full of level 15. I feel like that happened a lot to me. Yeah. Although it could just be my bad memory of me like doing something wrong and not clicking the right thing for where it's like random or like based off level. So it could be a
I
complaint.
think the only time you can change that is in ranked.
Yeah.
I don't play it, so I don't know, but my brother plays it, so I don't know. I think that might still be a problem. And what I've heard is a problem from him is that there's no... I can't remember exactly what he said. It's like, if you do really well with a matchmaking team, you don't have an option to stay together. So, like, you can't keep playing with those people. And there's no... That's it. You can't lobby and make teams with friends unless you're playing ranked. So, that's kind of funky.
Yeah. Well, let's see. There's another new thing. Crap, what is it? The thing. Oh, the show Voltron, Legendary Defender.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, season 3 came out. I haven't watched all of it, so but I've watched like the first 2 episodes.
That's on what is that on?
Netflix.
Right. I saw it somewhere.
And on the internet if you know where to click. Wink.
Yeah, no.
But I feel like this is my criticism of not shows like that, but shows that have a plot point that they used.
Yeah.
It's where, and a lot of shows have this, where it's like a person has to fill a role, and they act, they're like not adamant about it first. They like don't want to do it, and then like everyone's like, "Come on, you can do it. I believe in you," like stuff like that. And then like they're in the role, and they're like, "Oh, I want to do it my way, like this and this and this," and like they're not open to criticism, and they're not like open to like, well, if you're gonna do it that way, you need to like be aware of X, Y, and Z as well as what you want to do.
Right.
And they use that. Well, in the episodes that I've watched, they've used that. I don't know if they resolve it. They probably do.
I know what you mean. It's kind of irritating to watch shows like that.
Yeah.
And there are so many. You can't really get around it. Like, most shows are, like, they're good, but
yeah,
you kind of know, like, what is going to happen as far as character development.
Yeah, yeah. Where I love shows like Steven Universe, where character development is, like, really subtle. Or, like, it's either really subtle or, like, a little blatant, where, like, it's done with singing and crying, which is most of it, now that I think about it.
Right.
But I'd say the other 2 seasons and the new season is starting out pretty good. That's like my only criticism with it. It's a really Avatar feel. No. Yeah. It has a really Avatar feel, and there's a lot of new characters this season. So, hoping for the best.
Cool.
You should give it a watch. Like maybe an episode a night.
Okay. Yeah, I will. I'll try it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what I really liked how Regular Show did their character development.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't really like big story changes.
Yeah.
But they would have so many inside jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Where if you didn't watch it like, I don't know, 10 episodes at a time like I did, you wouldn't really remember it, or you wouldn't like know it.
Yeah.
And that was really cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Like how they always joked about Rigby's one butt cheek.
Oh yeah. It's always funny.
That show, oh my god, I love that show.
It's so good.
I give that show a 10.
Have you seen the ending yet?
I can't bring myself to watch it.
Yeah,
I know I need to. It's amazing. Yeah. I know.
It was really meaningful, and I'm glad that like the last season they took the like, hey, let's just go to space, and like just like flip flopped it. The last season, and like not a lot of shows can do that, where it's just like it's the same thing, and then like, you know,
Yeah.
why don't we just try something like Archer did it? Like they just switched it up, and I like that.
Yeah,
Like they're not afraid
another
to.
excellent show.
Yeah, yeah. I think yeah they're done with this the new season.
Season
Yeah.
8.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never even watched it.
It's pretty good. I enjoyed it. It's the episodes are shorter than the other ones, but they're
Okay.
still pretty good.
God, that show is amazing.
Yeah.
So funny.
Another show that came out kind of recently, relatively, was My Brother and Me. I don't know if we talked about it before, but I got you to watch a couple episodes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, like, what'd you think? Like, I'm kind of biased because I've listened to like the podcast and I'm already in love. So, but as a newcomer,
They're really funny.
yeah,
Like, surprisingly. I mean, I'm super, super picky about, like, podcasts and comedians and stuff,
yeah,
but they're really funny.
hmm
I mean, like, do you remember... I think that one of the episodes you showed me in person was when they were forming a secret society,
yeah, yeah,
and they were in that old, like, theater or whatever.
hmm
And Griffin goes back in that hallway by himself. And he's like, Sonic's in here. And somebody else. I don't know, that was funny. And the other two were like cracking up. That was great.
hmm
Usually, if the oldest brother, I can't remember his name. What's his name?
Justin, or is it?
Right. If he's
Yeah, Justin.
laughing, I'm usually laughing because of that.
Yeah.
So it's good. It's good.
Sonic the Hedgehog is in here with Benjamin Franklin.
Yeah.
He just gave me a big bag of weed.
Yeah. Yeah, that was it.
I was gonna watch it again. Like I watched it last week, just because I love it so much. But I was gonna watch it, but I saw on Twitter that they took it off of CISO, the streaming service that I use for comedy stuff,
Uh-huh.
and they're like,
That
"Oh,
sucks.
yeah, we're moving it off of CISO for a new thing," and I was like, "Okay, like I gotta stay in tune because I want to watch it legally, so that
Right.
yeah, because I want to support them."
Sure. Oh, yeah, right, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where they're moving to. I hope that they do more of that because I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, they always got the podcast and Adventure Zone. The last episode is coming out, and
Oh, no.
I'm freaking out. I haven't.
The very last episode?
Very last episode of the
Wait.
Balance Arc coming
Next
next
time-
week.
When we hang out next, you'll
Yeah.
have to tell me what happened in the last episode you listened to.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
'Cause I think I'm behind.
I'll tell you. I'll brief you like on the very last episode.
Yeah.
Well, not in the very last. The second to last.
Well, the one you watched, yeah.
Yeah. They're ending out on 69 though, which is
Of course.
yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of episodes for a story.
I hope ours makes it that much.
Yeah, me too.
I think it will.
Yeah,
Yeah. It should. If
we can keep to this.
if
we can
you
schedule.
guys do it right and don't kill anybody.
Yeah. If we do it right. If we
you
don't die.
There's a good possibility you will get yourself killed in some
Mhm.
scenarios. I can see it now.
Yeah. Yeah.
But because I shouldn't, but because I want you to live, I will warn you beforehand.
Have you thought of a name yet for the this thing? This,
I did it again. I was thinking,
Cause like
and I got one, and I totally forgot. I'm just gonna write it down. I'll think tonight,
Mhm.
and I'll text it to you. If I
that's
forget.
okay. Cause I just finished editing the second episode today. That's what I was doing. I added some new stuff. I put some music in there. I did like an intro and stuff, and like an
Nice.
outro. like telling us
Nice.
like when the next episode is and tea time and stuff. Just so, I think I'm only gonna do that with Critical Miss.
I think for when we play in person,
Just a sec.
I'm
If you don't already know, what we're talking about is our second podcast, Critical Miss, D&D / roleplay podcast. I already said that.
yeah,
Where it's me, Zach, and my friend, Zach's friend now, Hannah. Maybe some more people later down on the line, along the line, and that's really it. You can
yeah.
the link's somewhere. It's on the Facebook page, which I just finished doing it.
So
Continue.
go like our Facebook page.
Yeah.
Good segue into two
Thank you.
things.
Yeah.
I was thinking for when we play in person,
Yeah.
I will put together a Spotify playlist on my phone.
Oh yeah.
Of, like, adventure music from, I don't know, like Lord of the Rings and
Oh.
medieval stuff.
We could do that, but the thing is, oh wait, no, we're not uploading it to YouTube anymore, so we don't have to worry about copyright strikes as much. Because like
Okay.
nobody
Cool.
listens to that. Like if it's just an
Well,
RSS
if it's
feed.
on Spotify, I mean, hey, if it's on Spotify,
Yeah. Yeah.
like,
Mhm.
it should be okay to use.
Mhm.
Plus, it's just like, well, I don't know.
It'll be
Oh,
fine.
well.
You can
I would
barely hear
assume
it.
if it's on Spotify.
Well, also it's the whole deal with like if you're using music and like your voice is over the music,
right, yeah.
then you can't
Because
really
then
tell.
other people can't take
Yeah.
it and all that.
Yeah, so we could do that.
Right.
Hmm. And when we don't do that, I'm gonna try to start like either A, creating music, B, finding good music, like and get like access to it, like ask the creator, hey, can I use this for this?
Mhm.
Or
Right.
like get someone else to make it for us, like Nate or someone who's good at it,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm trying and I am not good at it so far. But I want like some background music to it, like some stressful parts or like some successful things, or just like some ambiance in some points.
Right. That's what I was thinking of.
Hmm.
And I'm sure I can find some kind of music
Yeah.
for that. Even on YouTube, like, they have hours worth of ambiance music.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Let's see. I think should we call it this episode?
Yeah, I'm pretty tired.
Yeah. Recording for
I
about
think
an
we
hour.
did a good job of not being boring, though.
Yeah, that's good. Do you want to do an outro together?
Alright. Outro. There we go. Done.
Outro. I was gonna say like next episode is gonna be next Thursday, sometime during the day, hopefully, not at night.
Oh, tell them about our new schedule while you're at it. Before we end.
I have a new schedule that I made on a little tiny, not tiny, quite large, whiteboard. I put it on the Facebook page, and it's basically saying like, we have a 2-week schedule where every week we will be posting a new tea time. That's on Thursday, and every other week we will be posting a Critical Miss or other podcast.
Yeah, solid.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes, along with this episode, I will be posting an offshoot of the podcast at Tea Time called Tea Time Advice, which we recorded last week. I liked it. What'd you think about it?
Yeah, I thought it was fun.
Yeah, so it's just basically we look online for various questions, from Yahoo Answers to anything, like just Googling it. Usually Yahoo Answers.
Or ask each other stupid questions.
Yeah. Where we just tell you, like, don't be dumb and be respectful. But
That's pretty much it, folks. That's life.
yeah, but like some people need more specific stuff, and we enjoy doing it. But like, don't take most of the advice to like seriousness, because we're just two dudes having fun.
Did you edit out that thing that I said?
I haven't edited it yet. I'm gonna edit it like tomorrow.
Okay. Well, don't forget
The thing, yeah.
I name dropped.
Yeah. Do you want, no, I'm gonna keep it in.
Not
Alec
that
doesn't.
they listen to this.
Yeah, Alec doesn't listen to this. Yeah, I'm name calling him. Alec,
Oh,
not gonna say his
All
last
right.
name.
okay.
It's a podcast, dude.
Well, it's true. Yeah,
All right.
that's true.
All right.
Chandler, you better listen to this.
Yeah. iTunes RSS feed, your favorite podcast app. We are now on like various podcast apps. You can just like look us up and find it under Tea Time with Simon and Zach and Critical Miss : a D&D podcast.
Nice.
Okay, yeah.
Good titles.
Thanks. Well,
Good
I think
titles.
that's going to be it for tonight. I enjoyed
Alright.
talking with you, Zach.
Yeah, it was good.
Sip. Tea. I didn't actually have
Yeah.
any tea. All right.
I maybe.
Play the outro music.